Hi y'all, Jordan Schlacey here with Joan Co Realty Group, and today I wanted to answer a question that I get asked quite frequently. It's how do you buy a house? So I am a real estate agent in the Houston suburbs, so most of the people that are asking me this are asking how do I buy a house in Houston? So I would say the number one thing that you need, the very first thing that you need to do is decide that you're ready to buy a house mentally, financially, spiritually. Like, are you ready to buy a house? Yes or no? And once you've decided that you're ready to actually buy a house, then it's time to start building your team. So connecting with a real estate agent that connects you with the lender. Maybe you need to do credit repair. Like, it is really important to have a team behind you when you decide that you want to buy a house. Once you decide you want to buy a house and you found the right team, then you need to find the right neighborhood. So once you found the right agent, they can help you find the right neighborhood. I really think it's super important to find the neighborhood first, not the house first, because this is your future. This is an investment. This is something that's like super, super important. And if you find the house first, you might end up in the wrong neighborhood, and that wouldn't be good. So find the right neighborhood for you, because I don't want you to regret where you live, and I want you to plant your roots in the right soil. So finding the right neighborhood is super important. There are so many different suburbs in the Houston area and so many different cities to live in. So finding the right one for you is super important. So if you were working with me, you would tell me all your needs, your wants, your desires, and we would figure out your budget, and I could give you a handful of really amazing neighborhoods that would fit your needs and make you super happy forever and ever and ever, and make you not regret your investment. And then after you found the perfect neighborhood for you, then it's time to find your dream home. Once you have found your neighborhood, finding your home will be a lot easier. So again, we have that list, we plug it into the computer, and it spits out a whole bunch of amazing houses, and then aesthetically you get to pick out the perfect one for you, the one that fits your needs, that you can see yourself growing in. And from there, it's time to, assuming you have a pre-approval letter at that point, it's time to start offering on homes. So once you found the perfect home for you, then I, as a real estate agent, will type up this fancy long contract with all these different documents. Typically, I personally send them through DocuSign, which is a platform for digitally signing documents and PDFs. You will click, click, click. Preferably, please read it first. I definitely recommend you reading it. And you can definitely consult an attorney. In Texas, you do not have to have an attorney representing you when you purchase a home. I have probably only had 2 out of, like 500 people use an attorney, but it is smart because you're doing something that affects you for the rest of your life. It's a huge investment. It's a huge moment. So it is smart to have someone that knows how to comprehend real estate contracts better than you and I, technically, because it's like their profession. And then once you submit the contracts, you wait for it to come back to be accepted, and everyone signs it, and essentially from there you live happily ever after. But then you're put into escrow. So once you're put into escrow, then you'll have an option period typically, and it's usually between 7 and 10 days, and then you will get your inspections done at that time. If you need to negotiate repairs to be made or a new price, because there's tons, like say the house needed a new roof and you didn't know that, and a new roof costs $13,000 for a particular home, and you got quotes and the seller doesn't want to put a new roof on the house, well, maybe you reduce the price by $7,500 or $13,000. So that's one of the other things that can happen is negotiations. And then from there you get past the inspection period and the option period, and then you're just doing a lot of busy work with the lender and the title company. So from there, you just do what they tell you to do, sign this, give me that kind of thing. And then it's pretty much smooth sailing from that point on. They're going to give us a clear to close. We're going to schedule a close date. We're going to sit down together or digitally, but typically together, sorry. And everyone signs the papers, and then you're funded and you're handed the keys, and yep, you have to pay for that house. But that's hopefully simplified version of how to buy a house in Houston. You're given the option period. Within the contract, you're going to hand over option money, earnest money, and then at close, you hand over the rest of the money. Now, if you're a first-time home buyer or you need down payment assistance, there are tons of programs in the Houston, well, in general. There's tons of programs in general, and I would love to connect you with one of those programs if that's something you're looking to do. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, second home-time buyer, last home-time buyer, I would love to work with you and help you find that dream home, that perfect house in that perfect neighborhood where you can plant your roots in the right soil and just, I don't know, I'm in a funny mood. Grow happily ever after and all of that. So again, I'm George Lacey with Joe & Co. Realty Group, and if you need help buying a home in the Houston suburbs or selling a home, please reach out to me. I would love to speak with you. Down below, you will see a whole bunch of links. I have ebooks, YouTube videos, blog posts, just tons and tons of content. I have links. I have a link to schedule a call with me. There's a questionnaire. There's a ton down there. But if you're ready for the next step, just schedule a call with me and we can get started from there. But yep, I hope you're having a good day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.